Hey everyone, GP back with another presence tapping video. This on loneliness. A real burden, a real pain, causes a lot of suffering for us human beings because we weren't really meant to be alone. we really weren't meant primarily to be alone. Although the sense of isolation and the sense of loneliness can become such that we feel it even when we're with people. So there's a deeper connection, really, to something that we're really craving here. I'd like to explore. So this is presence tapping, so close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Make the exhale longer than the inhale. And as your tension begins to go within and the body begins to slow down a bit, you can start tapping through the points in any order that you like, in any way that you like, any amount of time you like. If you like spending a lot of time on one of them, that's fine. But do try to move through all of them as we're tapping. This is presence tapping, so you're not going to be repeating what I said. You're just going to let it all sink in. You don't do anything at all. Completely off the hook. Everything's being done for you. Concierge tapping. So everybody experiences loneliness during their life. It's very natural to us human beings. Maybe you're experiencing it right now. And when we experience that sense of loneliness, we often immediately think, I need to find a partner or friends or family. So immediately we get into fix-it mode. What can I change in my environment? What can I fix here to make the loneliness go away? And in this presence tapping, I'm going to invite you to postpone that for a bit. Of course, there's steps to take of meeting new people, or dating, finding a partner, reconnecting with family or something. Right? I'm not discounting those, but let's not just jump right into those first thing. Let's step back a little bit. Give ourselves some space. First, let's just allow ourselves to be present with the feeling. If you're not having that right this minute, then just the memory of it. We all know the feeling. But if it's something really quite acute for you right this moment, well, just be present with it for a moment. This may sound strange to people. Why am I going to be present with it? I want to get away from it. I want to heal it, right? Yeah, we do. But when you jump right into fix-it mode, it cuts off the nervous system's natural ability to find equilibrium, even with difficult feelings. The beautiful thing about energy healing and presence tapping is that it gives some space to our bodies to open up to possibilities, to lose some of our fear of uncomfortable feelings, because they're part of life too. And there's always a whole lot more to these feelings than is at first obvious. Because at the first sign of the feeling that we call loneliness, we jump right into fix-it mode. We tend to get focused on one aspect of it rather than letting the whole picture unfold. So the actual cause of loneliness, and maybe even the reason why you're experiencing being alone when you don't want to be, the real cause may be buried deeper in, deeper down. And we want to make space for the bigger healing to take place. Meridian tapping isn't just an aspirin you take for symptoms. It has the potential for deep transformation and the alleviation of suffering. Even the possibility of never feeling lonely again. And yeah, that might even actually be possible. And you know, sometimes, even when we have a good relationship, we have no reason in the world to be lonely. We can still feel lonely anyway. So maybe there's something else there as well. Maybe there's something deeper for us. Maybe we're lonely for not just for others, which of course we are, that's humanly very natural. Maybe what we're yearning for, maybe what we're longing for, we're lonely for is maybe some aspect of ourselves. Maybe some part of you that got conditioned out of you, that wasn't acceptable, never got a chance to be expressed. Maybe what we're really craving is to be present with and realize our own wholeness. Collect together the alienated parts of us, the parts that were like traumatized or abused or neglected out of us, and longing to become one with that, right within ourselves. That can be there too. So let's just open ourselves up to the possibility that there's way more to this than just needing somebody or some group or something. That's there too. But there's also this, a longing for our own sense of completeness. Not a sense of completeness that excludes others, but a sense of completeness that is completely comfortable with others, that can be intimate and share with others. You know, the real joy of fully being present with someone, them being present with you. So I'm going to invite the whole nervous system and your mind to open to the possibility of recovering your innate, original wholeness. Then that just might be, in fact, I'm going to say probably is, what's really being longed for. And maybe is even the real solution to the problem the experience of loneliness. Because we all will be alone at times in our life. Even in the best of relationships, there'll be times when you will be by yourself. Just alone with yourself. And giving myself permission to experience what it would be like to be alone with myself and content, at peace at the same time. Alone with my own completeness. Okay. As well as present with others that I love and care about and want to be in their presence. Both. Completely content when there's nobody and when it's a full house. That's what I desire. And I know for a fact just enough love and patience, my nervous system can migrate, can move, can transform into that. I'm going to give it permission to do just that. And myself permission to be really present with my feelings right now, just as they are. And so allow them to transform into the most natural, and whole, and loving, and completeness that they can. Thank you, body. Thank you, energy, for being open to experiencing myself in my wholeness. To experience myself as I am. And thank you for creating everything you've created. All of the things that I felt were obstacles. Turned out you're just trying to keep me safe. Thank you for that. Thank you. I love you. Okay. You stop tapping, but leave your eyes closed. You should take a couple of deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come on back to our little meeting on the net. And as in everything we experience in energy healing, if we can really honor how much nuance and subtlety and depth there are to our feelings, we won't be so quick to label them as this is anxiety, this is fear, this is a trauma. We'll be really slow, because the moment your mind puts a label on something, oh, this is what it is, we tend to exclude all the other possibilities, and we kind of get tunnel vision, which cuts us off from allowing the nervous system to reveal itself to you. And it is not that simple. It is not that, you can't really categorize it. Something you'd call loneliness can have all sorts of dimensions. Even though we all use one word, everyone's experience of it is different. Yours will be very unique to you, and it will have other elements than just our need for others. Like the need to be closer to who we really are, to our true nature, to ourselves, to feel more of our wholeness and completeness, and reconcile with the parts of us that were lost. Right? Well, not lost, but buried, kept out of sight because it wasn't safe to be you when you were younger. That's where all of this came from. So, on that note, I will end this particular video, and let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know of any requests you might have, because it's really great for me to be able to respond what's really on people's hearts at the time. So, alrighty, until next time, all my love to you. Namaste.